be working on next.
Okay, so we're looking for new goals. We're looking for new things to work on.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you usually work on stuff that you set for yourself?
I'll usually write it down, and then before every game, I'll look at the stuff I need to work on, pick one, and then work on it for maybe the next few games.
Okay, and do you ask yourself questions, or how do you work on it more precisely?
I'll mostly over focus on it. Like, you need to flank more. I'm gonna over flank that game, and then I'll go back. I'll try to review the game, or just feel like, oh, this I'm doing. I just kind of get more examples of me doing it, so then I'm like, oh, I'm doing this wrong.
Mhm. I mean, it sounds very good. What's your rank again? Is it diamond?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good for diamond. How often do you do it?
Maybe like once a week.
That's fair. That's good. Do you want me to use the code that you posted in the thread, or should I use a new one? Do you have a better one, or should I use that one?
No, you can use that one.
Okay. Let me start streaming. Okay, so training sounds fine. Goals for this session sound fine. Any questions about, I don't know, how you should approach ranked, mental, anything different than just looking at gameplay? Or should we just dive into
No,
it?
I think I'm okay
Okay.
with that.
Okay. What's your IGN again? Who am I looking at?
My region?
No, your IGN, your in-game name.
Oh, sorry, before you.
Okay, cool. Is this cast all the way through?
No, I think I played Cast, Tracer, and Ash. My Ash is I've been playing Ash for maybe like a week pretty consistently, so my Ash is not very.
But I suppose you want to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I will say that the skin does not make me eager to look at the Ash gameplay, but it's fine. Okay.
Ready for
Oh, you're starting on Tracer.
ready for battle.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. You wanna look at the Tracer?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your hero pool?
I want to look at everything of it. Trace is a character I've been learning for maybe like the past 2 months now. It's something I've just really wanted to learn. My hit scan's just really strong because my aim's really strong. So I pretty much only played Widow and Cast for maybe like my first 200 hours of ranked.
How many hours?
Like first like 200 hours.
Okay,
like
okay.
almost all my playtime is just hit scan, and then
Okay.
Trace is kind of new.
Okay. So you play Widow, you play Ash, you play Cassidy, and you play Tracer.
Yeah.
That's fair. What are your goals with Tracer in specific? Is it just learning general stuff, learning the general flow of the hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really hard. It was really hard to learn at the start, and I think
Yeah,
my Tracer is still pretty weak.
makes sense. Makes sense. What do you think Tracer is good at?
1v1s, finishing off targets like half HP, and her flanks are obviously very strong.
Yeah, because you have a lot of mobility. Obviously, you have self-sufficiency. You have survivability on the flank. You just take the flank. You always find the angle. You find your flank, and you pressure, and you keep pressuring. You shoot whatever you can shoot from that angle, and you try to time your pressure with your team as much as possible.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looking at comps, you're playing like dive pro hybrid. We don't have any speed, which is rough for this area, but it doesn't really matter. You can either take your own angle, or you can try to +1 with the Venture and try to 2v1 somebody on the flank. Maybe you find the soldier with the Mercy and you 2v1 or like 2v2 this guy, and you kill the soldier. You can easily kill this guy, especially after he has used turret. You can like keep poking him from an angle and he's eventually gonna be forced to use the turret. And after he uses the turret, he's like, and his grenade is easy kill. Okay, so he has such a huge hitbox. And then the Kiri's easier to kill now with the nerves and with the mobility nerves and the HP nerf, but it's still kind of rough for you. And I will say that you don't have to go for Kiri. If you get TP out or Suzu out, it's worth. You don't have to commit. And like trading recall for Suzu is fine. This is like the roughest matchup of all. This guy can also be rough if he has his cooldowns or if he has pocket. But as I said, you can double up on him with your Venture, especially if you like talking. If you're a vocal person.
Yeah.
You can also ask for the Kiri to help you on the flank, because the Weaver is probably just gonna sit in the back and pocket the Zarya. You can ask for the Kiri to help you on the flank, so it's easier for you to survive there for longer. The longer you stay on the flank, the more pressure you put, the more distraction you provide, the better. This is okay. I would say that it's 100%. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I should notice my team's main. I definitely
Yeah.
should notice that.
Especially because I mean, you don't even have to look. You can hear. I don't know if you can hear because my game volume is a bit low, but you can hear that the voice comms and of this guy saying hello are muffled. So that means that he's pretty far away, right?
Yeah.
So and you should also expect that there are only like 10 seconds of the round passed, and you're the fastest hero on your team. You're 100% the only one here because your
Yeah.
team doesn't have any speed, right? So if you engage here, you're trolling a bit because nobody. I mean, you're just fighting 1v5.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. That's good. You see the Mercy, if you wanted to go for the Mercy here, you could, because you see her GA and the GA cancel thing. It's like you bait Bastion from, that's good. You see Mercy here. If you want to, you could like blink this way and try to clip her. And if you force a QETP, you just recall out. But honestly, not doing anything here is also completely fine. Because you're no.
Yeah.
That's fine. Our Zora dies, nothing you can do about that. And we don't have the recall. When you don't have recall, you need to find a safer angle that you can still pressure from. Because let's suppose our Zara wasn't that. If you are sitting on this corner without recall and your Zara is here, you're still providing pressure, so the enemy team cannot easily push onto your Zara because you're getting shot in the back.
Yeah.
So you're cleaving them. Same thing here. This is fine. Look at that Mega, nice. Our Venture is digging. Our tank is still in spawn. Okay. I mean, if you see your Venture on the stairs, you probably want to take this angle. Because, I mean, your team is here, right? So you want to take this angle, this other angle.
Yeah.
Just split from your team. Also, while the Bastion is forming and there's Rhine in your face, you probably shouldn't do anything. Especially since your tank is in spawn. Doing nothing doesn't mean sitting AFK, just play a safe corner for you. And you just need to look at your team more overall. With Tracer, because you have so much mobility, you also have time to look at what's happening around you. So once you take your position, you absolutely need to look through the walls at your teammates, because a lot of body language tells you if they're ready to go in or not. If you see your tank is like here, you know that they're about to start going in. So you can wait for a couple more seconds. Maybe you're here and you're shooting the Rhine in the back, and once the Zora gets to this corner, then you can look for something.
Yeah.
A lot of commitment triggers are important cooldowns, such as like turret, like TP, Suzu, ring is very important, dig is important, bubbles are somewhat important, especially with speed. So when you see those cooldowns being used and you see your team pushing past or close or past an important corner like this one, you know that it's time to go. Here we're not set up, but it's fine. If you want to go right side, this is okay. I don't love this though. How should you engage this?
I mean, I could just go left side and pressure the three that are already.
Yes, you could go here. This is a better area for you just because it's close. It's like enclosed. You have a lot of cover and a lot of ways to flank. It's like a hub. You have access to multiple areas of the map, right? You can shoot point from here. You can wrap on backline. You can go help your own backline. This sort of area is called the hub. It offers you a lot of options, and it's very good with Tracer because you have the mobility to take those options, right? But if you wanted to go fight this guy, I wouldn't blink straight at him. Blinking straight at people is only good when you're like either going for a finishing clip or if you're trying to go for a one clip. If there is reason to believe you can get a one clip, you can blink straight at somebody, but this is not the case because it's a bucket soldier, so you're not gonna one clip him, right? So you don't blink straight at him because it's just easy for him to shoot you. Your blinks, many people think that blinks are useful for repositioning or mobility, but where blinks are most valuable are when you're actually fighting, because blinks are what give you survivability. The fact that you can like peek a corner, see that the soldier is looking at you, and then immediately blink around the corner again, so you take no damage, right?
Yeah.
That's the power of a blink. And so here, if you wanted to go fight right side, I would go here, shoot, or like shoot a bit, see that he's looking at you. Maybe you wrap around, I mean, this way, so you can pincer him with your team. This is not gonna feel well. But if you want to fight this, you don't like go straight in head on.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you're greedy. I think that was fine. I like the fact that you greedy recall there and you try to get an extra clip before you recall. It's good. Checking the team. Wrapping right is fine. You're still going too early though. Unless you just sit on this corner. Okay, this is fine. You can force point here if you want to. Forcing point is gonna pull the Rhine or like something. If it pulls the soldier to point, it's worth, because if you're in a 2v1, you don't have to really do anything. Just sit on the corner, wait for him to push you, and then blink out, right? And your team is in a 4v5. Sorry, a 4v3. That doesn't mean they're gonna win it, but it does mean that they should have an easier time fighting that, right?
Yeah.
So if you have nothing, if nothing is close, you can also try to bring people close to you by forcing the objective. The alternative, this is, it's rough. I mean, you can pressure these people, you cannot kill them, but I think either force point or go. I mean, this is good. You can pulse it honestly if you want. So like, the soldier dies, we go for the Mercy, which is correct. Right now, the Mercy is no longer an option, we shoot the Rhine. We see the Mercy again, we shoot the Mercy. This is good, she pops Falk, she's no longer killable, so we need to find the next target. The next target is either the Bastion, so and you also heard Suzu, by the way. I don't know, again, I don't know if you hear it, because my game volume is low, so you can hear me.
I have a really bad time with sound cues anyway, so I think even if it was audible, I probably wouldn't have noticed it.
She uses there. You can even see it. She uses Suzu, right? So you can go for a pulse here if you want on the Bastion. Easy pulse. And now because our Venture is like fighting this guy, he dies. Okay, now you know there are two people here because you see Mercy Beam and you see... Wait, isn't Mercy here? Yeah, she is. You see Mercy Beam and you see Kiriko Okuda. So you can turn your attention to this guy because he has no healing. You can go pulse him. And if you pulse him, he dies.
Yeah.
Because you're shooting him from two different angles. So I would 100% pulse here. He also has no armor. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore because armor doesn't work on pulse the way it used to. So like even if he has armor, if he has like around 500 HP or 600 HP, 500 it's worth to pulse him. So lucky, I guess. You just missed your window to kill him.
Yeah, I think I was just wanted to hold. I just was like, the Ventures on Mercy Kiriko, they're cut. We could probably kill Ryan.
But he's full HP, and you don't do that much damage to him. You do damage
well,
to
not
him,
solo, but yeah.
You just don't. You don't kill him instant, right? It still takes time because he's half HP right now. Right now he's half HP. So like, there's a solid like 10 seconds where the Ryan doesn't get any support, but we're just not fast enough to like kill him. But you have pulse. And then this is the second time you die to like random spam.
Just take a better off angle or different
I
angle.
mean, what's a better off angle? I'm not gonna tell you take a better off angle. I need to give you an option, right?
I mean, yeah, but like any of the other pillars, just somewhere where my team is not, because if they're shooting at my team, they're gonna hit me by accident, and Trace is too squishy to take that. So I just have to be somewhere where they're not already shooting.
Probably go here.
Yeah.
You want to stay on the edge, right? And you don't necessarily have to stay with your team. And you also recall for no reason. Here. I don't think you're blink forwards here. Oh no, you've been to the side. I'm done. And whatever. There's no more Tracer, right?
I don't believe so.
That's sad. I don't think we saw like.
Actually, I might have switched Tracer on the third sub map. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe starting her. I would like to give more Tracer advice, but I mean, I think maybe you stop. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
stop the
yeah.
dash, so it's like not worth. There's not a lot to say because it's just one round, but don't read your pulse, especially. I mean, honestly, using pulse for Suzu is not even that bad because if you mind game yourself into never using your pulse because they have Suzu, it's not worth it. You get it out, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw like something. Just that timing. You need to look at your team. You have time to look at your team when you're setting up
Ready for battle.
because you're not being pressured when you set up. Sometimes you are because they have flankers, but in this scenario it's like free because they have to use Hitscan, right? So you need to look through the walls at your team to know when it's time to go. Cassidy, middle to short range pressure, constant pressure. You need to take your angle. As long as you have roll, you can take your angle. As soon as you don't have roll, you just shoot main, and then you use this just to win 1v1s. Have an easier time winning 1v1s. This is a good wine map. So honestly, I don't love the cast swap here. I think you can say Tracer here. Because
I just play Tracer on the sub map and I struggle.
on this map,
Honestly, on Busan in total, not even the sub maps, I just struggle with Tracer. So I
Busan is
generally
actually a
don't try to
good
play
Tracer
it.
map. Busan is
I
actually-
know it's a good Tracer map. I just haven't. I know this one specifically. I've tried getting like this is where I first kind of wanted to start learning Tracer because I played around once on this. But I don't know. It's always just kind of been a weak spot.
So I already told you that this is called a hub because you have multiple options, right? This is
Yeah.
your main playground. If this is taken, you can also sit here and you can also like force point and you can also go
Yeah.
this way. So you just play because it's such a wide map. Tracer is better than Genji here, right? Because you have the mobility to take these deeper angles. On the mecha base, you have a couple options. You can choose to like soft off angle on this side and like brawl with your team, or you can like drop to point and then go flank this side. It's not nice if they're playing close because you don't have a lot of cover, but if they're playing further here, then you get a really nice deep flank here, and you can go here as well, right?
Yeah.
So there's like two main rollouts. You can go left side, or you can drop point and you can go this side. Also, sometimes when they play Widow or long range scan, sometimes they go here and they're so far away from their team that it's an easy kill for you.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't love the cast is just if they had any speed, you just get run over by the Bastion Reinhardt, right? So see how the soldier goes right side, you cannot do anything about him. You're forced to play left side, and because you're forced to play left side, you can just get run over here, unless you have speed. That's the weakness of Cassidy, is just he's pretty beefy, but if the Rhine gets on top of you, there's not too much you can do. Are you like jamming to somebody or to something, or?
I don't really know.
There's already like not a great option here. Because you're gonna get shot in the back perma. So like your venture needs to go clear the soldier, but the soldier is super far away. You need to like try to get the bait the bastion form out and find a way to put in the Rhine shield and slowly, like when you have a Zarya is like the only tank that benefits from from playing slow because she needs time to build energy. Once she builds energy, she gets going and she's strong, right? But at the start, especially against Rhine because of the shield and all that stuff, she needs to play really, really slow, right? Rhine is the opposite. Rhine needs to go fast because once his shield breaks and he takes a lot of damage, he's just a what's it called, a leech. He bleeds resources, right? He needs to go fast and he needs to get the value with his first couple engages, with his first couple cycles. But this is rough because of the soldier positioning. You hear this is fine. You see dig, so you can keep going, honestly. And you cannot chase him. I think you keep going here when you see dig. Dig, remember how I said that dig is one of those triggers to go in as Tracer?
Yeah.
It's also a trigger for you to keep deepening if you want to. They're not looking at you. You could just sit on this, you know? They also don't have
Yeah.
speed. If they have speed, this is kind of troll because they can turn around and catch you. But if they don't have speed, then you can just go this way. And even if you die here, you're gonna create a lot of space because they're forced to like go back and catch you, right?
Yeah.
So once you see the funny venture guy begin, you need to keep going here. You cannot get out. I mean, you can get out, but it's like troll because they're all gonna be focusing on the venture, right? So this is free kill on Curie or Bastion or whatever. Why do you keep stopping Option? You're not gonna kill this guy. There's no way you kill this guy. Okay, maybe you're the goat. Okay, you're the goat. But now you're too far away. Even if you kill him, you're out of position, so your Zara dies.
Yeah.
Because you're not there to pressure the people from walking up. You need to take top right here if you want to do damage to the line. Okay, Bastion kills himself. Me when I have one on my team. This is good. I'd be careful pushing because they're still right on point. But okay, now you're free to push if you want. You should expect okay. This is very useful for Tracer players. When somebody does something, it's very likely they will do it again. So
Yeah.
you can look at people, observe the way they play, and try to anticipate. You have seen the soldier roll out on right side here. Where do you think the soldier is gonna go?
Right side.
Right side. He's gonna go right side again, right? So you need to be very careful doing this because you might get shot in the side, you might get helixed, and that's gonna force your roll, and that's gonna allow the enemy team to like push you. So honestly, I would prefer just completely LOSing the soldier and playing on this side. And if the soldier now, do you calm? Do you use comms?
If other people are calming, I calm. If
Okay,
not, then
okay.
I'm done.
But you are in voice chat.
Yeah.
If you see the soldier here, he's super far away. You can take a 5v4 with your team here. If they don't have turret. If they don't have turret, you can literally just call to push with ring and try to like go in. It's what's it called? It's not comfortable, it's uncomfortable because you have to push through a tight choke. But if you let the soldier sit here for long, he's gonna get a lot of value by just poking you and eventually like killing something, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you like play slow and you push or you bait them to push out and then you push with rank or something, but you need to form out and you need to make a move because nobody can really contest the soldier here. It's too far away. But what I wanted to get out of this is it's very useful with Tracer to observe these patterns because if you see that a soldier is flanking, you just wait for him on the flank and catch him and kill him, and then you go back to your team, right? If you notice that, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you can just look at the enemy tank and you know he's gonna shatter you. You can see it on his face. But if you observe that they tend to play more stacked together, then you can flank less, especially when they have tanky backlines like Brig Zan, Brig whatever, Brig Juno, and then you can focus on angling on tank and shooting tank. Because if they play stacked, going backline is no longer an option or it's riskier. But somebody has to be taking space. So when the Reinhardt tries to take space, you shoot him in the back. And your team is safe because they don't take angles.
Yeah.
I like how you're expecting the flank. What do you think?
Probably should have just shot Ryan in the back.
I think you could noon here. Any more casts?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah. You love yourselves, bro.
Yeah.
For this last fight, I mean, the cast is rough into this comp. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already told you at the start, but when you have high noon, you can choose sniper angles. That high noon increases your range, right?
Yeah.
I think it's mostly fine. I don't think there's too much that you can do here. Your team goes out, and then after form, we just push in. This is correct. We push in with cold. It's actually pretty good. The only thing I'm scared of is just that you're pushing into Reinhardt. That's the only thing I'm scared of.
I think I just feel confident doing it with roll and
Cole and
Nade.
bubbles, maybe, but
Yeah.
Would you rather force your Moira to heal you or suck backline? Would you rather force your Zarya to bubble you or bubble herself when she's pushing? You know.
Well, I feel like I don't need bubble there. If the Reinhardt jumps
She
above
will
what I
bubble
did,
you.
so I can roll out.
But she will
Yeah.
bubble you though,
Okay, yeah.
because she sees that you're like in danger. And this is fine. It's just you just do it with low HP. That's the only reason you lie. Okay. Questions with Cass?
No.
I don't have much to comment on. This was just a rough comp for you, rough map, whatever. With Ashe, you take longer angles, and if you want to flank, you flank with your cooldowns, you flank with your dynamite, and you flank with your coach gun. And you can flank, you can brawl with Ashe if you want to. Dynamite on squishies when the fight is starting, and then Bob you just use it whenever. Bob is literally the most flexible ult in the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's good. I like the patience. Oh, one thing I didn't check with Cass is cross replacement and trigger discipline. But if you say that you're good with Hitscan, you're probably fine with those. Yeah. That's okay. What do you think of your positioning?
Ashe was. I could be playing back more.
Where? Like here?
Maybe like console or yeah, there.
Here. You could be here. You should expect the ults now. I wasn't ult tracking, so I don't know when they use Bastion ult. And they swapped Cass. They swapped their backline. I think either here or like this is too far if you know they're going left. You're playing a bit of a Cassidy angle here. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. Nothing you can do about that. So like, this is already a comfortable for scout coach. Dynamite is good, but if we were here, I mean, this would be much better. You know.
Yeah.
Nice trade. That's good. Okay. I think we can go back. Once you run here, you can go back, honestly, and just dynamite backline. And here you should expect to get pushed because you're down. Your tank is still dead, right? It's just come back on one. You're too close, a bit too close for comfort. If you want to stay there, you can stay there. You just need to expect them to push, and you need to start going back because you don't have your coach. Like if I was Shrine there, I don't know if he had charge, but if I was the Shrine, I would charge you.
Yeah.
What is this guy doing? My reaction when seeing Ryan gameplay. If we guess coach here, I mean, I would charge this. This going point. Okay, it's 99. Okay, that's why. Actually, gets the touch.
Though, so it's like...
Yeah, it is still a bit troll, but he Tracer would have seen.
Oh, Tracer wouldn't. Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah. Okay. He clutches. I take it back. He's the goat. But yeah, if it wasn't a point touch scenario, I would 100% charge you. Where are you going bottom? It's never good to go unless you want to get a bottom point. It's never good to go bottom. Either right or left. I like right better because if you know the Ryan is holding there, you just dynamite backline and it's free low for your team. It's fine. You can take the angle now because you want it. Okay, look at your team. Yours are ready to push. We're ready to push. This is like fine timing, but it's a coincidence. Okay, deepening here is okay. You should dynamite here. Even if it's hard to hit, I mean, it's better than just not using it because you see the squishies, right? And you have a good angle.
Yeah.
So you should dynamite here 100%. You could also put Bob on point. I wouldn't, but you could put Bob on point because he's gonna cap. You're gonna shoot here. If they want to touch, they get popped, and you also force them to. So like they want to fight your team here, right?
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to go touch point. So you put them into a lose-lose scenario because you don't want to drop. So you can just send Bob on point and like I don't. I mean, when the things were up, right? Just pop here. Otherwise, shots are fine. I like the patience. Yeah. Okay, no, just bubble point. Nice. Okay, Mercy first. Aye, aye. Oh! Should probably go high ground here.
Yeah, I should have just coached up.
First of all, you just kill Mercy. It's free. She has 225 HP. You land the dynamite on her, she's dead. Because you're gonna get followed from your team, right? And then second of all, you need to go high ground. Right now, you need to go high.
But it wouldn't have even been crazy to go coat like height right after I bobbed.
No, it would have been fine. Yeah, it would have been fine because you could still like look for the Mercy here.
Yeah.
I don't hate the fact that you stay down on low on here. I just hate the fact that you don't go for the Mercy. And then you're a bit too eager to kiss the Ryan. Okay, you might have trouble on this map because usually people run Widow. They're not running Widow, they're running Dive Poke. What do you think? Where do you play?
Start like main, maybe go roof, and then I mean see how the frag presses. If it moves on to point, then I can walk up towards like the underpass in the middle.
Here?
Above that.
Above, yeah, above on this platform, right?
No, I mean like
above. Here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if there's somebody, if there's an Ana playing here, sure. But if they fight on point, which they sure, you could play here. You could play here. You don't have a lot of stuff to protect from the dive, and if these two guys double up on you, it's gonna be really hard to live. But
yeah,
it's a matter of just finding the open angle, and then hopefully you can take a 1v1 with this guy, and dynamite him and win it. You need to also be careful. You need to also be careful of getting flanked by a soldier, because that's the only way he wins the 1v1 with you. But they might also not flank you and you just kill them all. Because Ashe is like the best DPS if you get to choose your position and keep shooting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that emote.
We got work to do.
This guy's so silly. Look at him. It's like me on my first day of kindergarten. Okay, Dick, we need to look for dynamite. Good. I don't know if you noticed, they can just fearless. Okay. You just don't direct with this guy. I think it's a sound Q stuff, right?
Yeah.
What volume do you play at?
I play at a high volume. I think it's just I'm not focused on...
You're like focusing really hard on your aim, I can notice.
Yeah.
There's not much to say there. You didn't have your dynamite, you knew the Genji was there, you needed to give up the angle. Or be ready for the Genji. I like this. I would take top right, maybe. The dive is over, right? They use their cooldowns, they use their jump, they use your bubble. You can take space now. You need to take space now. Okay. Still, we need an angle on that Juno. You see the Moira fade in? Your Queen Moira sucking the backline. You need to like coach here and help her.
Yeah.
Because she's also gonna help you if... Oh god. Who is this? Before you. The legend. Okay. Starting here is fine. and then you can like probably fall back to something like this or even this, even better, because here you're like open to like 3 ways to get flanked, right? 1, 2, 3. Whereas this is just easier to kite and keep your distance. But being here for a few shots is fine. Stop Bastion again. What is this guy cooking? It's fine. If you want to hard push with your team, you could now, because you're gonna get a Sagar. So you could honestly bob here if you want to. If you want to push with your team.
I think that's what I do.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we had the pick and then I went in space.
I don't like the bob placing though. Placement. Because they can easily just LOS it here, you know? If you bob here, you always need to bob on an angle, you know? You need to bob, and it's especially useful to bob on a crossfire with the way that you want to take space. You use bob to take space. What space do you want to take? You want to take this space. So where do you bob? You bob here, so they have nowhere to go. If they go this way, they meet you. If they go this way, they get shot by the bob, right?
Yeah.
So I actually think the bob placement is pretty bad, because I mean they just try to spawn, you know? They can just literally just go here and they're fine. Other than that, it's okay. I'm zooming through it because there's not too much to say. That's okay. You can retake high ground if you want to. Now they're playing sim, so it's like you can deny a dive with coach alone. Okay, he will have primal soon, so you need to be careful of that. The punch. I love the patience here. I like the coach as well. This is fine. I would say that if you know this Winston has primal, I would respect him more, because he can be on you for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't dynamite when he's jumping.
Yeah.
Just dynamite backline. If you dynamite the soldier, he can no longer peek. Like the soldier follow up is what's gonna kill you, not the monkey jump. Because you have bubbles and shit, right? So you just use dynamite to prevent them from following up on the Winston. You don't dynamite the Winston. Or you can dynamite the Winston if he's low, but it's not worth with bubble and with Zarya. If it's a diva, maybe. But I would take top here. You know they have a lot of goals, but I would still take top. So you have easy dynamite when you're trying to push. At top as in this.
Yeah.
That's fine, because this is the only thing that you can see. Sure. You could honestly just... Oh yeah, you almost fetched it. You could honestly just go back. You don't even have to push this. You know you're the only person.
I don't think I was aware.
Oh, you weren't. There was a... Okay, I don't hate it then. There was a venture. There was a chance we could win this. Okay, that's trouble. You need to go high. You just reactivate. When you see the soldier there, you need to take higher. You need to take... You have the ability to take the better angle on him. You go here, you dynamite the corner there, and he can no longer peek you. Like, if he's taking the fair fight against you, he's gonna lose it all the time. The only way he wins is if he flanks. Okay, how do we use Bob here?
Bob point.
Where?
Like top left, from where you're. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, but on point.
Oh, so like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob on crosses. You could also Bob here because of how your team will push. Your team will push left side, right?
Yeah.
So it's still gonna catch them. I mean, this is better, but you can also Bob here.
Yeah.
This is better because they can not hide from the Bob here. That's okay. Oh. I noticed that you're like... I know you have good aim, but this is just not a 1v1 that you should take, you know? It's kind of an ego duel. Now you see the Tracer, she has Juno. I would just instantly coach up here.
Yeah.
You have a better chance of like living. This is the second time you're like taking Eagle 1v1s for the sake of it. I know you killed this Tracer like 4 times, but honestly, with how cost maps flow, if you lose the first fight, you lose the second fight because they have ults, and then third time they do something, or you do something stupid, or they do something smart, and you just lose a round, right? So there's no
Yeah.
there's no point in making in. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you not to take ego duels, but this is kind of, I don't know. It's just point blank, and you don't have. You have your dynamite, right? It's rough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I would still get out here. Just go shop. You get the kill, but it's not worth.
Yeah.
It's eagle, taking eagle duels is fine, but you also need to recognize when you lost the eagle duel and get out, right?
Yeah.
Is this did you win?
Yeah, we won.
Okay. Do you have another code, or do you want to do life coaching?
I think live coaching would be better. I don't have a code in my mind.
Okay, if we were to take, we've seen a bit more Ash. If we were to talk about setting goals with Ash, what have you seen?
I think ammo management is a huge part of her kit, like when to reload, when to be taking an angle, and dynamite timing. I think at least mechanically, that's what I'm thinking.
I didn't really have a
And
problem
I
with the
think I guess my
momentary reloading.
positioning with.
I think
Well, I think the only reason I'm worried about it is just because I'm new to her, and
you're doing fine.
yeah, okay.
Like the only problem with ammo management that I can think of is if you're like shooting Winston bubble when you're about to get dove or something, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, you just put out pressure and you reload when you have to reload. I don't think it's super complicated. You just don't waste your
Yeah,
ammo on
okay.
like shields and stuff when you're about to get pushed. It's the same with like Ana. You need to reload when you anticipate that something's gonna happen, and you need to either shoot the enemy or heal your time, right? Or your guys. I would say that angles with Ash have been fine. You could also, by the way, I know that you probably love shooting people in the head, but you could try to put less emphasis on hitting your shots and more emphasis on looking at your team and the enemy team and choosing a smart position.
Yeah.
Especially for Tracer, right? So if we were to do general goals, this could be paying less attention to mechanics and more to how do you call it, player distribution or something. That sounds stupid. More to adjusting your position.
Should I queue, by the way, if we're doing it?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
So this means that you need to ask yourself the questions: where is my team? So check team positioning in downtime, and also track a target on the enemy team and rotate according to its position. So like for example, first fight we could track the I don't remember what they were running on the first round. They were running Bastion Soldier, I think. You could track the soldier, or you could track the, I guess it's Tracer, you just track the soldier. When you were Cassidy, you track the Reinhardt. When you were on Ashe, you track the Genji, and you track the Winston. And you see the Genji is going right side, you go left side, right?
Yeah.
So that's about rotating and positioning in general. With Ashe in specific, you need to like keep your distance. Like, we've seen you fight a Tracer point blank and fight a Reinhardt point blank, and there's no reason for doing that. You just need to find your long angle. Where is my long angle for constant pressure? You can start streaming, by the way, if your Q pops. I'm gonna stop your stream.
Alright.
Then dynamite. Just use your dynamite. Use your dynamite once the fight has started, especially if you have a flank. It's like huge value. And also stop dynamiting instant.
Yeah.
Bobs on crosses. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I love your patience with the shots. Your patience, your trigger discipline is very good.
Did you notice my trigger systems with Tracer? That's something that I'm
I didn't look
worried
at it.
about.
No, I didn't look
Yeah,
at your
okay.
tracer mechanics too much. I was focused more on the movement and positioning and things and stuff. I think it's like mostly. I don't know. Do you want me to look at it again as we're in queue?
Yeah.
Sure, can do that.
Ready for battle.
Oh, my key pops.
That's okay. Okay, let's see.
You can see.
Mm-hmm. You wanna play tracer?
Yeah, I'll picture share. I haven't picture share a lot on this map. Generally, first point is
Rough.
just kind of weird for me on
It's
attack.
rough. It's rough. Okay, so what are we working on with tracer? Finding your
Flanking.
angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find your angle and then shoot whatever is available. So what do you think? You have the right now you have the advantage of thinking beforehand. Where do you go?
Well, they're gonna start up there. I should
Mhm.
rotate behind on the staircase
Okay,
and then get in the little house on height.
sure. You could also force point and force somebody to chase you and then do your plan. It's up to you. It also depends on what you're planning, honestly.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if they have no one like Ash or
Yeah,
Soldier
yeah,
sitting up,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, can you press tab for me? Okay, that's good. Fine.
I definitely want to break the. Is it important to focus on
On-
the Yari's
Pylon?
pylon?
I mean, if you can break it, then break it. Otherwise, don't take the fight if you can break it. Honestly. Okay, let's start breaking through. Let's start blinking either point or right side. Okay, now you go back. Start walking. Okay, one thing I will say is that once you kill the Widow, you could still break through and go spawn camper. You don't have to like go to her spawn, but you could like set up near point, right? So that when she comes back, if you hear her use grapple, you can just kill her. You don't have to go back to the team
Yeah.
there. Okay, where is our short angle here? Let's look at our team. Look at your team. What is your team doing? You're going top. If you want to go
Yeah.
top, you can. We still need pressure on the angle, I think. Let's see if there's something. That's okay. He's out. Okay, let's look at our team. Our team is pushing. That's okay.
I mean,
It's okay. They use auto vault.
yeah. What
And
angle
you should-
could I take there? It feels like there's no cover.
You could go. I mean, I don't think you played badly. I think top right was fine. You could play the staircase on the right side. Okay, look at their team. Keep going, keep going. Look at your team. You can set up right side by the mega. Okay, that's fine. You can blink on the boxes, yeah. This point is also going to be interesting. You can also lurk on the right side, where the mega is.
Yeah.
On the router,
Oh.
on your left, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what your team does.
I mean,
If
I
you're-
think I just look for a one clip and then like out.
Next time you have pulse, I want you to try to stick it melee range. You're too early, watch out. Look at with your device. It's good. Okay, look behind you. Where's your team? Oh, sorry.
There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna turn my volume down a bit.
I can also speak louder if you want.
I have it really loud anyway, so I think it's probably better if I
Okay.
just turn it down.
Okay, we have 2 in spawn. We can look to break right side, break to right side once our team is ready to walk. So like in 2 seconds, our Diva respawns. Okay.
I could blink in deep.
You could go
I
just
don't
go
hear
right
anyone
side.
up there.
Just go right side, yeah. Okay. Be careful. Okay, so the next fight is gonna happen where?
Here, they're probably
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
or at least Cass is
That's
gonna be
right,
up
yeah.
there.
I want you to go for a melee range pulse.
I feel like I'm not applying a lot of pressure.
You're doing fine. You did just use ult.
But like,
When you're holding 3 people in the backline. Okay, our team is walking. Don't die. We need touch. Go deep, go deep, go in their spawn. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
oh, I didn't realize I was that low.
It's okay. I think think your pressure is fine. They just used Juno or something and your team died. Okay, let's go left. Let's look for melee range pulse.
Yeah.
That's right. Melee range means that you can hit somebody with a melee and that melee would hit.
Yeah.
So you need to blink close to somebody close enough that you could melee them, and as you blink, you press your shift key or whatever your Q key, whatever you have your pulse bound to.
Yeah.
You wanna stick with Tracer?
I think. Yeah. I'm actually. I'll go Trash. With pulsing, if I get too close, I'm worried they're just gonna like they're gonna walk behind me, or I'm
Walk behind you.
like
What do
there's
you
too
mean walk
much
behind you?
movement. Like if I'm too close, there's too much movement to account for like trying to get them.
I mean, you see how they move, so you can choose how you blink.
Yeah.
I would like you to stay on Tracer, honestly.
I,
I think you're doing fine with Ash. It's just a bit of.
I think defensive Tracer is definitely something I'm more. Like I don't feel safe at all going anywhere kind of near their spawn. Like anywhere past this bridge, I don't feel safe going. But then I also don't feel. I don't know how to get value.
Are you referring to when I asked you to go into their spawn?
No, I mean like right now. Like
Yeah, sure. You don't go. You don't go in their spawn. You just.
Yeah, no, I think going into their spawn was the right decision there too. I got worried about Venture chasing me.
Well, it's the point. They chase you and they waste the time.
Yeah. But how do I find value in a situation like this?
We'll look at the game. It's a very broad question. Somebody's below you, by the way. Okay. Once you use your recall, you need to get out there. Because if you don't, they're gonna like cut you off. You know? You see how the device in the middle of your bridge, in the middle of the bridge, and can cut you off. You need to get out. I don't know why you blinked, and I think you. I don't know. You don't really blink in there. You just sit there and you shoot them. And once you're close enough, you just drop on them. And you also need to like. You need to realize that if you have an angle and you have your blinks, you're pretty hard to kill. You shouldn't be scared.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see in your like crossing movement that you're scared of dying. But unless you triple blink in and recall, you're fine. If you want to go for the widow, I don't hate it. Just go back to point. You're one down. You don't have a recall, chill for a bit. You have time, you can give ticks. Nice stagger. Okay, that's good. Press tab, please. Okay, they're gonna have Fox Blade. You can go for a pulse on Widow this fight if you want to. You should set up again. You don't.
I mean, I could go for pulse on Genji now.
Sure. You could also pull Ziva. I don't care.
I
It's
just
okay.
heard his footsteps. I shouldn't have done it.
I mean, it's fine. You tried to help your Genji. I don't even think you needed to go help your Genji. You could just kill whoever was on point. Quit your team. That's okay. That's fine. I don't think you can post the Genji, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, your posters are not that good.
Yeah.
I get that you, and even if, I mean, you're gonna try to post him, but it's hard because he's jumping in the air and shit, right? It's just
Yeah.
easier to post a Widow or a Diva. So like, if you see your Brig is running in, right, you gotta go, because your Brig is like, she's trolling a bit, but you gotta go because she's running in. So then you go post a
Yeah.
Diva or something, and you kill the Diva with the pulse rally. Yeah, this angle is good. Look at your tank. He's not really engaged, right? That's fine. He's gonna engage in 2 seconds. Nice. So yeah, let's set up now.
Where should I set up?
Where do you
Where I
want
was
to go?
before, yeah.
You could go left side. You could go on high ground. You could go whatever you want to. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't get caught here.
I mean, he's playing Korean now. I don't think he's gonna go high.
Go for it. Okay, that's fine. You could set up top right and just drop on them. You just shoot them from high, and if you see an opportunity to drop, that's good. Did you use Suzu? That's a good try. Give me the code. I'm not gonna spend too much time. We're just gonna look at some key things.
Hey.
How did you feel? How was it?
I feel like my pulse aren't usually that bad.
That's fine.
But
You're just lobbing it. There's no reason to lob it. You need to go
yeah.
for melee pulses. With practice, you're gonna hit them more, especially since your mechanics are pretty good. Like I noticed that your trigger discipline is not as good on Tracer. And the way you improve it is just you stop shooting. Like you stop
Yeah.
shooting mid clip and you realign your crosshair. And then another thing is that I think the reason why you feel scared is because you've been punished for the fact that you're going early. But you have the good position. You just need to get the timing right.
Yeah.
Is there any fight that stood out to you in specific?
I think most of the last fights on attack.
Okay, let's watch the first
kind of
fight and the
rough.
last fights. Okay, so here, as I said, you can go left side and force point and force the Venture to chase you or whatever. Or you can try to go to here and pressure whoever is on top. There's no, or you could try to go here. I mean, it's hard with the Widow sideline, but
Yeah.
if they didn't have Widow, you could try to go this side and pressure from stairs. This is just pretty rough for Chaser. I would probably like go here, like, go this way. You don't even have to use blanks to get to here. And once you have blanks, you can look to like double blank this way and look for something.
Yeah.
And only like you do kill the Widow here, but you only kill her because you get a good clip in. Wait. Get to the wrong time. Did it? Oh. You see the D.Va go in, that's okay. Okay, so now, honestly, you don't even have to recall here. You could just sit here and you can fight the Iliari. You're too scared.
Yeah.
You could just sit here and fight the Iliari. There's no Python. I don't know where the Python
Well, I
is.
think it's just like instinct. I gotta kill. I recall.
I mean, why? What's the point?
I don't know.
Just sit
I
here
have
and
a
fight
bad
him,
habit.
and if he hits a headshot, you just recall. But now you're out of position. That's the problem. It's not even the recall is bad. It's also you're out of position because you had triple blank hand. Okay, now the Widow is dead. You could honestly just go this way and like wait here and listen. Maybe she uses her grapple and she drops from here and you kill her, and then you go back and you help your team, right? Because I mean you're not of value here. If you want to stick here, then just sit on the corner and shoot the cores. If you want to stay here, but there's no reason not to go in because you got a pick and your Ana's gonna come back faster than the Widow will. That's okay. Here I think. I don't know. You kind of just reflected the shot, but whatever. It's not a big deal. You don't even have to go back here. You can just sit here and wait for the passive to kick in, and then you pressure point again.
Okay, yeah.
And if the Widow comes and shoots you again, she's not shooting your team, so that's huge. Because now you're wasting a lot of time grabbing this back. Now it'd be half like full HP anyway.
Yeah.
This ends up being fine because they can just dashing. Okay, that's fine. Let's clean up. Okay, next side. You could set up high here, just lurk. You see the Radiator alone, you go for a solo kill. Otherwise, you could just sit here and shoot the Venture in the back. These are like low risk angles, right? You can literally just sit here, you get pocket from your Juno, and you shoot the Venture in the back. He cannot stay on high ground. You go here, you scare the Radiator, she can no longer shoot your team. I don't know, like here, I told you to look at your tank because you're too early again. Especially, there's no point in taking a fight here because the payload is all the way back there. You need to wait for the payload to get to here, and then you can take a fight around this corner. Right now, it's just set up and look at your team. I don't know why I think you're scared of fire or something. You're just overall scared. You need to realize that you're a survivable hero, bro. You need to take your corner, right? You take your corner and you peek. If you see somebody, you blink away, right? If you have your recall, I mean, you don't even have to commit here. You can literally just, if there's no fire here, you can literally just sit here and shoot this Venture, and then duck around the corner and shoot this Venture. He looks at you, you blink out. This character is not like people think that you need to triple blink in and get a clip, a one clip, and that's how you play Tracer. This hero is a lot of constant pressure, it's much like Cassidy, constant shooting, constant distraction, constant pressure. That's your value. You ask me, what is my value? How do I provide value? That's how you provide value. You go here and you shoot them in the back, and they look at you and you blink away, and you shoot them in the back, and you shoot them in the back, and I don't know, your team is pushing. If you have no better option, you triple blink in to distract, and then you recall and you look for something else. But like you're like super scared of getting one shot. And honestly, I would rather you get one shot and learn how to move better and aim better than do stuff like this, you know? So like, for instance, here I tell you that you don't have your recall, but you can set pressure. You don't have to go in here. I mean, this is fine. Only problem is, this is fine. It's fine. This is correct. I mean, you see, you waste his time. He wastes borrow, and you still have your. Now you can go in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this. You do have a tendency to like shake your aim. I don't know why when you should do a tracer. Like here, you still have one blink. You don't have to recall.
Yeah.
You could blink here, shoot more, recall. You get it to low HP. The fire is really squishy. And sure,
I think I just worried getting one shot because I was.
you are, but you still have a blink.
Yeah.
If she 180 directs you, well played. I mean, she hit a good shot, right? But now because you recall, you're out of position to do damage to her. The Genji still gets the kill because you got her low HP, but you could have killed that guy, you know?
Yeah.
If you were to talk about micro. Now you say that this angle is uncomfortable. Do you see a better angle?
Towards their spawn across the bridge.
Sure, but I mean, right now you can't be there. You don't have
Yeah.
the cooldowns. You cannot fight this guy in here because he does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You cannot fight in enclosed spaces. You cannot really fight Zens and Ventures and Junkrat and stuff like that. So I think this is fine. You just sit here and you literally just shoot the horse. Or if you see an opportunity to go for the Iriari, you go for the Iriari. You don't care about that guy. He's not even a threat to your team. Like if the Venture was here, the what it's called, the story is different. You shoot the Venture, right? Because he's a threat. But right now you can literally just shoot the tank. Because they are one down, you are one up, you're moving the payload. All you want to do now is like steamroll the advantage. And like you're eventually gonna kill the horse. It's gonna take a while, but if nothing else is available, just take the shortest angle possible. This is short, and you shoot the horse. So this is correct. Now you get scared. You could, I don't know. You could play in here. I mean, if you blink on this guy, you're gonna force him out of the angle, and you also have your pulse soon. So the only scary part is that you don't have your recall yet. I mean, that's the only part. The play was fine. You just didn't have your recall. You went too early, right? That's the only problem. Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. You see the cast stop. I don't hate this. Like sometimes they're gonna drop on you with flash. You need to be careful of that. The people that are super greedy. So I don't. This is a bit scary. Like I would be scared of this guy dropping on me with flash. But it's also hard to fight him in there. So I don't hate it. I think it's fine. Again, you need to look at your team. Your D.Va is like here. It's fine to pressure tank. This is good. Deepening. I think your tank got speared. I think. You don't. Okay, this is like. You don't do this, bro. If you want, you can walk up to her. If you have your recall, you do. You can just literally walk up to her. But she has fade. No, she doesn't. Okay, and then you just walk up to her. If you want to go for these poses, you walk up to people. If you don't trust yourself to like blink stick it, then she's not looking at you, right? So you can literally just walk up. I think the deepen is fine. It's a bit scary with like the low risk. Medium reward would be to just sit main and shoot the horse. You deepen, it's fine. So good. You still have your recall, so you can go chase that guy. You don't even have to grab the mini. You can literally, I mean, where can he go, you know?
Yeah.
You shoot him. He fades. I mean, is he gonna go into your team? No, you just blink this way and you fight him. Maybe he does some weird shit and he goes to high ground, and in that case, props to him, but you could have killed that guy. That's okay. Swapping there is fine because it's just getting healed. I don't... you could go back here. After you shoot the Moira, you swap your target. You could go back here.
It's because I wanted the orbital strike.
You wanted what? Oh, the
The
wall.
orbital strike, yeah.
Whatever, bro. You're so squishy that it doesn't really matter for you. Like even if you sit in the orbital, you're still gonna die to the Cassidy 2 shotting you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going in. We don't have a recall, but you can blink to here and just be annoying. So this is correct. We need pressure. That's fine. Shoot the horse. Horse is the only thing you can shoot. Shoot the horse. This is fine. You don't have to be scared again. Your D.Va is like ulting. You're scared. You lost him. You lost the kill. Now you don't know where he is. You need confidence. Like you're good mechanically. You just need to get drills on this character. And here, this is like blink melee.
Yeah.
This is another thing. You don't blink melee at all. Because blink meleeing is the difference between him living and dying here. I mean, blink is melee is like 40, so you still need to hit a shot, but it's not the first time that I noticed you're not comfortable with going for them. This is okay. You just need to you see DM here, so it's fine to keep going. Honestly, you see DM, you kill him. Why are you running? You have recall, you have DM on him, you just kill him. Your D.Va's DMing the heals, right?
Yeah.
You're super scared. Your movement is fine. Your aim is like okay. I don't even think you needed this recall. Your blink is correct, so you just sit here. Okay, they get the DMAC, which is unlucky. I'm gonna skip through this because I want to see later. So you need to wait here. You still need to wait. The card is far. Once your D.Va gets to here, she's gonna look for a booster, and that's when I go in.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you want to, you can also just wait in here. This is too early. Forces 2 blinks. Now you have to go, but you don't have the blinks. You don't go soon enough. You see, like, you have to blink Trisha. I'm double blinking right now. Maybe this guy is reloading and she doesn't get the. Wait, she's reloading. so you get the kill there. You blink, you shoot, you 180 melee, he's out. I mean, I'm a Tracer main, right? So I'm expecting you to do this shit. It's hard. It's not easy, but you need to go for it if you want to learn to do it, right?
Yeah.
And here you don't have to run. Like 100% you kill this guy if you have good movement. He's pushing you like a dumbass. Like it's actually stupid. He's straight line walking into you. You can kill this guy. He's 225 HP. You're full HP. You have 2 blinks. No need to run. You just need to limit this. Push the limit. Okay, here you need to run away because you're using orbital. This is correct. The deepening is fine. They still get a kill. This is fine. You just need to chill now. They're here. Is your D.Va shooting stuff? You have your recall. You're too scared to go in. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if you went in. You're still waiting for somebody to come from spawn, right? So by the time he is here, you're gonna have your recall again. Maybe you get a 1 clip. That was ugly. That's okay. I already told you, the way you improve trigger discipline with Tracer is you need to force yourself to stop mid-clip and reline.
Yeah.
And you also have this weird thing, I also have it, where you shake your crosshair. Okay. You're staggering. This is where you break to right side, which is okay. You just need to let your team be here. Mama swap is weird. It's not awful, but it's a bit weird. This is good. You don't even have to go all the way around. You can just literally just stay here and shoot the echo. Like you're not. The point of this is to get you on a different angle, closer to people. You're not any closer. Like you will literally be closer just sitting here. You know. So like even this, the power of this is that they cannot afford to chase you because you still have 2 blinks. So if they chase you, you just waste your time because you go here. And now this guy used fly and he's useless. He's out of position, right? And then you can go chase him and kill him, right?
Yeah.
You're playing Sniper Tracer. This is, I think, another scenario where you could have blink melee. Blink? Okay, he's dicing me. Okay, so now, honestly, the payload is gonna be here when the fight starts. So I would have liked you to be here, honestly, to be honest with you. But you go here, which is not horrible, but you're super, super far away from your team, so you cannot get any help. And if you want to go, you need to set up now. So this is where you just stay here, and if somebody walks in front of you, just walk and you pulse. You don't even need to blink.
Yeah.
And this is another pulse. You blink here, and you pulse. Don't lob it. And here, I think you don't go back to your team. You go here. I mean, it's not horrible. Like you're 1 orbital. That's okay. I just think this is crazy. Never mind. It's not here. Stay there. Get the kill. You get out. That's whatever, you get riding on. But I think you're doing fine. I don't think you're doing nothing. This is where I told you to go deeper. And this is where you're done. Okay, so you told me here that you feel like you're doing nothing, right? Why do you feel that way? Is it because it's super for everything is super far away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is annoying, but like you could fix this by just patiently waiting here, because they have to eventually come point, right? So you don't even have to like pick the soldier, and you can literally just shoot the tank in the back. Because there's already they're pretty squishy. So if you just shoot her in the back, she's gonna have to back up. And if you are here, I think you did a decent job here. Like you caused the Moira fade, you caused the Juno fly, you caused this guy to look at you, you're 1v2ing, right? And you're, as a result, the Zarya will die. Maybe. I mean, you killed the Juno, so. And now you're pressuring the Sojourn. So the Sojourn has to slide away. And the Sojourn should die there unless, I mean, the Venture popped off, it's not your fault. Pretty fine here. Do you have questions?
No.
Okay.
Round
Retrace your nation, I will finish this area. This is like what's gonna mess you up here. There are like 3 lanes to this, right? There's this, and there's this. If you want to play on this side, this side just sucks. I mean, at this point, it sucks for Tracer. But if you want to play on this side, you need to be careful of people going below you and up here, because if they do, it cuts your disengage route.
Yeah.
So like if the D.Va flies up here, you blink here and you shoot her in the back.
What's my other option?
What's your other option?
Yeah.
You could, I mean, it's not good. You could lurk down here, or you could just sit in here and look to drop once you're walking, and then recall back up, I guess. I told you this point is not very good with Chaser. Or you could have your team hold back, so you could have like, it just depends on the people, and people are weird. Sometimes, like, if you have an Ana, you're holding back here, and you can play inside here, or you can play back here, and then you can flank. Right?
Yeah.
So you're here to have a Widow. D.Va flies in. Now, blink here, shoot her in the back. She gets rocked, she dies. Oops. Like, if you're there, she dies. Because you do 200 damage to her. And now you see the Cassidy below you, which is like red flag. You need to deal with this guy immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know what you see here. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm just gonna be patient with.
You're freaking shivering, bro. Chill out. you just it's literally like any other hero. You get an angle and you hold it. You don't have to do anything. Like nobody's gonna follow up on you there. Okay. I don't know what your team is doing here. I mean, this is not on you. This is okay. I know I'm telling you that you have to get out because you're 1 down and your team is posturing like defensively. You're the only one fighting here, right? So if they go on you, you're gonna die. But that's why you have to go back. I mean, there is a world in which you can crouch here and look for a trade because you're 1 down. But if you want to do that, you need to crouch. You need to stop like 80. You get the kill. This is good. So like you have 2 blinks here. You shouldn't be scared. I mean, it's again, if he hits a shot, it's the greatest Widow in the universe. You could also not go for it and just chill and just wait, because we're gonna be back soon and we can give ticks. It's one of the two. You either go hard for him or you just do nothing. That recall was not needed. You could just blink back. Because you don't have your recall now, you cannot pressure the Widow. You also fall, which is unlucky. This is fine. So like, did you help this fight? A bit. I mean, you forced the Widow to not take a second shot, right? She's like looking for you and shit. Your cast pops off. And now the Widow is in a bad spot, so she dies. So you did do stuff. It doesn't feel like you did stuff, but you forced the Widow to not shoot your team, you know? Like,
yeah.
Honestly, there you should have killed the Widow, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if you're goated, you kill the Widow there. She's just standing still in the corner. And then we already talked about that. You force the recall, which is sad. I'm sad. I mean, your cast pops off. That's If your cast doesn't kill 2 there, I think you still lose the fight, but it's whatever. You still did fine for the resources that you have. Okay, now this is the weird part. This is where the break just ends with Raleigh. And this is where our inner Intosaur needs to come out. So like here, if you want, I think pulsing is worth if you like want to go hard, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of stupid. I wouldn't necessarily go hard there, but if your team wants to go hard, that's a fine pulse. And I don't know, maybe he gets struck and shit. And now your break goes in, and you have to go in. I mean, there's nothing close. I mean, then you go to the diva. It's fine. You just need to make a choice, you know? Your brig is getting bladed, you need to kill this diva. Because if you don't, your brig died for nothing. This diva is inting right now because she doesn't have any healing. You need to realize that, and it's a split-second decision. You need to realize that your brig is getting a blade shoved up her ass, and you need to trade her. Because otherwise it's worthless. You're just sitting here. There's a Cassidy in your spawn, it's so funny. Why is a Cass here? Okay, this is fine. I would still shoot him. Like, maybe he doesn't die. Maybe he gets Suzu or something. And then this is okay, but this whole time the diva's capping the point, you know? You kill this diva.
Yeah.
If you go on the diva, you just kill her. And she doesn't even have bombs, so you stagger her. And this is just losing, so whatever. Here I told you to look at your Doom, because your Doom is not going in. It's like... just doing weird stuff. But you don't have to... It's okay. Your cast also flanks, which is weird. Okay, now I'm telling you to go in because the Doom is gonna do his thing. And this is the same thing we've seen on Nepal. You just love double blinking into soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay, what else should you be doing here? Once you see
I
the
can just
Doom,
be pushing anyone else near cart.
yeah, you just sit on this corner and you shoot. So now you shoot the Venture, or you could also go here. And then you could peek from this side. It's much closer. And you can also shoot the Juno from here. Are you gonna kill her? No. Maybe. I don't know. If your cast lands a shot, maybe. But it's better than double blinking at the soldier and getting the recoil force. Waiting here is fine. Your tank. He's dumb. I mean, it's not your fault. The position was okay. Yeah, I remember you being super scared. I don't think you have to engage here. I think you just need to chill. Because your team is, again, look at your team. Like, I know at the start I said we're going to work on positioning, but I realized that with Tracer the problem was team awareness. So I tried to like make you look at your team more, right? Our team is not fighting right now. They're just poking. So you cannot go in. And honestly, I wouldn't even shoot because they might chase you with Venture and stuff. This is the time to not do anything. And we should have died there. If they're smart, they look for you here and you die. You want to fly over the wall. I mean, this map sucks. It is what it is. Timing is correct because we are using Hainan. Your cast is a hero, bro. He's got like three Hainan kills this round alone. This is fine. You don't have to chase the crew. You don't have recall. I would just shoot the horse. She used Fortify. If you go here and you die, they might win the fight, you know?
Yeah.
Or just shoot the horse here, because you cannot chase a Fury. This is another ugly pulse. This is free. You see Suzu? Just wait, and I don't know. I mean, you can also just take the horse and the cast is gonna die, you know?
Yeah.
But I like that you stay on the angle. I like that you keep pressuring. You greed your recall, that's good. Your team still dies to the Fox, which is whatever. And we win here. Okay, what do you think?
Be more confident. Look at
Okay.
my team.
Yep. Tracer goals. Look at your team in downtime when setting up. Obviously, the most important part is like before going in, before committing. Second is Ego. Like you have ego on Ash, but you don't have ego on Tracer. You need to like limit test and see what you can get away with. Dying is not bad, as opposed to what people say. Like people say that you dying is bad and you should analyze your deaths. If you analyze your deaths, you're like looking at things very subjectively. You died there, so that must be a bad play. That's not true. Like sometimes you dying means that you kept like 4 people busy and your team won the fight or whatever. They chased you in spawn and your team capped or whatever. It's like very contextual, you know. So
Yeah.
ego, try to greed. I mean, it's not even trying to greed. Like trust that you have good mechanics. Obviously, something that's gonna help you with ego is also like working on your movement. So like when it comes to your movement, when it comes to your movement, you should like use your blinks more before recalling. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is shallow advice. What do you think? How do you improve ego with Tracer?
I'm not sure. I guess just die more and figure out where the limit is.
I mean, I think it's just taking 1v1s confidently, and if you lose them, you just try to think how you could have won them.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna write down the point about ego. It's just something that you're gonna develop as you play. So timing, pulses. You need to like practice blink melees and blink pulses. Many times you don't even have to blink pulse. You can just walk up to people and press Q. But it can go into practice range, and you can go into Vaxta, and you can go into that match, and you can practice like the blink distance and sticking the pulses with the blinks. And it's gonna come with time. And then I don't know, anything else?
I don't think so.
I think sometimes you can like stay on the angle longer instead of going back to your team.
Yeah.
How do I say this? I'm thinking of that time you went in the orbital. I mean, you went in the orbital because you wanted the silly damage boost. Oh, something important is when backline is far, just focus down.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.